in an interview you and I did, Kountry Wayne's name came up.
Uh-oh.
And, you know, in the course of the conversation, I said some things that I think were a little bit sideways. Kountry Wayne actually called me afterwards.
He called me too.
We had a long conversation, and, you know, basically he broke down kind of what he does and how he does it and so forth. And, you know, at the end of the day, he had a point and I had a point, but Kountry Wayne did come on my show voluntarily. You know, along with Zaytoven, he did a very dope interview, ended up getting a lot of views. He was a very respectful, nice young man. When he got on the phone with me, it was also very respectful. So I want to formally apologize to Kountry Wayne for some of the comments that I made. And I do appreciate that he actually came on my show.
Because mother Vlad.
No, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm keeping it 100. Vlad. You know what I mean? I don't say this very often.
Aries Spears now got it now. What the fuck? Now you going on a whole parade? Who else is next, Vlad?
I don't know.
Okay, now, listen, Kountry Wayne called me too, and he's a nice guy. I just had the one thing I said, and I stand by it. All these internet motherfuckers got these fake numbers going around, right? It's, oh yeah, he makes 75 million. It's almost like 92 bricks. He made 75 million last week. Where you live? Conyers. Like, no, motherfucker. And you know, I tried to look at his sketches. I was like, that shit ain't funny. That's some bull. What? And you know, people just like, I don't. It's. They think this is a new era. It's not no new era for stand-up. But I like the guy.
Me too.
I like the guy. But he doesn't do what I do, and that's all I was saying. And this other dude, the Monkey Mike, whatever the fuck his name is.
Money Mike?
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
20, that's a 22 Savage.
Yeah. He's telling people that I'm a dinosaur, whatever. But guess what? When you were thinking about doing this, I was doing it. In 1999, what were you doing? I was doing this. 95, 92, what were you doing, Monkey Mike? I was doing this. So, congratulations, brother. Never talk down on a player, nigga. With that being said, I only wish you peace, prosperity. And if you ever so need something, you can call Faizon. I told Kountry Wayne that. I said, hey, listen, man. Yeah, man. He called me and was like, hey, I respected it.
Yeah.
But he don't understand me. He keep thinking about they the new shit. You ain't even touched the shit. You ain't even scraped the shit. You ain't even buy it. Just think about, in 95, what the fuck was you doing? I was doing this. That's my whole point. But I like those guys. And by the way, Facebook laid off 11,000 people. Listen, I like those guys. But don't point at me and call me something. You don't know me, nigga, like that. You do not know me. You don't go where I go. You think you do. Does TK have this problem on there?
No, not really.
I hear what you're doing, but we weren't wrong, Vlad. We just stated our opinion. I don't think we disrespected him. I just said those numbers don't make sense.
Well, and me and him had a long conversation about those numbers. I still stand upon what I said, and he explains, sort of the kind of the details of what it is. And at the end of the day, we could both agree to disagree. But one thing that can't be taken away is that he is financially successful at what he did and what he does. He started it from nothing.
Whatever.
He built it up. And I have to salute, to any content creator that got it from 0 followers to actually making millions of dollars. However many that millions is, that's really up to him. My thing is that with him was that if you want to put it out there like that, to me, that's a form of bragging. You're going to say, oh, it's inspirational. But to me, I feel it's a little bit of a bragging thing. And when you do that, people are going to start to dissect it in certain types of ways. So you can't really be upset when people do that. But at the end of the day, I salute him for what he does and how he does it. And I also like the way that he approached me and the kind of conversation that we had. There weren't any fuck yous or, no one had their phone call recorded or other fuck shit that I've had to deal with.
I told him we might even do a skit or something together. But
there we go.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that dude. I'm not to be fucked with. I'm not to be played with. But you come in respectful. Yeah, I get it. I hear, but I hear all these magical numbers. I'm from the real number place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the real number place. I know if you make $18 million a month where you live at. I know where you live. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not the magical shit that they talk about on, they're influencer. Influencer what? How they influencer? They living it with their mama. Because you bought a car? What? A car? I'll show you a billionaire in an old Volvo. Huh. Yeah. These motherfuckers ain't ready for the real game. They ready for the bullshit. I'm like, you get ready for the real game, motherfucker. I'll show you a billionaire in a Volvo that takes that Volvo to his private jet. Fuck your car. Fuck your gold chain. Nigga, there ain't no fucking, if you can count it, it ain't no money. Idiot.